Hello, everybody. This is Ricky, coach of the Virginia Victinis. Welcome to week number 6 of the BBR D-League. This week we are facing Jay Ricky and his Herda Hera Cross, I believe. Let me just double check. Hera Horde Pokemon Club. Wow, try saying that 3 times fast. Um, but yeah, anyway, we did manage to get a W last week, which almost clinches into playoffs since there's only 2 more weeks left. I believe, right? I'm not sure. But in any case, yeah, there's only 2 more weeks left. This one and the next one. In any case, we are facing an undefeated team, and Jay Ricky, super nice guy. But we're just gonna do a team builder just to show you what we're bringing and why we're bringing it. In the screen, you can see the matchup. As you can see, my opponent has what it is, in my opinion, now that Florida is banned on most leagues, the scariest available Pokemon in draft. That being Terra Dragonite. That Pokemon is just incredibly scary. I didn't think that in the past, but recently I having had to face it, and Christ, that thing is a monster. Um, so anyway, you can see the matchup. He has a very good team. He does have the Iron Bundle, which is, always a problem for any teams. He does have a secondary water type in the Asu. He does a very good wall in general in the Team Blue. Glefki, because it's annoying. If you didn't see last week's match, God, that thing is annoying. Rotomo is actually a very underrated Rotom form, in my opinion. Easily the third best form. I like it better than I like Wash, to be honest, and that's what it is. Gallade, he's like a truck, thanks to sharpness. I don't know how this Pokemon got that, but we well didn't. And then he does have a Talonflame, which is annoying because I do have a 3 or 4 good physical attackers. Ursaring could be low-key scary now that he can hold the AB Life, and Hazard Stocking Toxic Spikes with the Hunter is always an option. Uh, if my man brings the Morgro, I'm gonna eat my shoe, but I severely doubt it. So anyway, that's what my opponent has. Let's just run down to what we're bringing. So yeah, this is my first Pokemon. So we are finally bringing Pikachu. Holding a light bulb, just a pretty standard set with Thunderbolt and Ball Switch, Brick Break to get rid of the screams if the Klefki feels like he needs to come in and start setting up because I am immune to the Thunder Wave, which is nice. And Nozzle just to annoy in general his team. Yes, I know he has a Tin Lu and that is annoying, but everything else gets paralyzed by Nozzle, especially a Dragonite that may think that because of multi-scale and because of being able to Terra and whatnot, he might be able to just set a free Dragon Dance in front of me. Nozzle will cut it off guard. Uh, Pikachu wasn't one of my original Pokemons that I was gonna bring. I'm bringing it because it's again the second to last week from the regular season. I am a firm believer that you should bring every Pokemon that you draft to at least one game during the season, and I realistically don't see Pikachu coming into anything else. Next week matchup is very rough for it, and if we make playoffs, I will want to have 6 very good Pokemon. Uh, but yeah, this team hits pretty hard with life with the with the light ball attached. So yeah, the idea will be to hopefully pull out my next Pokemon and then be able to messing around, switching in and out of him. Yes, I realize I don't touch the Rotomo with anything, but at the same time, uh, I can just ball switch on it unless it's Scarf, which reveals some information at least, and this prevents him from just freely ball switching on me as well, I guess. Our second Pokemon is going to be Dexter, which is going to be the Pokemon that's going to try to enable the Pikachu strategy holding a ring target. Because, let's be honest, that Team Lu is such a free switch into this Pokemon that is not even funny. So the idea is that we'll U-turn or try to U-turn get into this Pokemon. And as my opponent will obviously either go to the Rotomo or to the Team Lu to try to absorb the Ball Switch. We can just ring target. If we ring target that, we can just ball switch with impunity. We also have the will whisk to just burn stuff in general, ball switch to people in and out, and the overheat to destroy it. Uh, the Rotomo if it decides to wants to switch into us. We do have a big amount of speed investment, so if that Rotom wants to, I guess, check me or something, you will need to have some sort of investment as well. Our 10 Pokemon is gonna be the hero from last week. Darius Billigan himself, holding protective pass this time. It's a pretty. It's as you can see, my team does have a lot of ball switch and U-turn. So, and my opponent does have a Talonflame, which is annoying, but he also has the option to run Rocky helmets on things. I don't want this thing to get chipped off, so I am running max attack adamant, of course, but because I want to be able to finish up things with bullet punch and close combat if I need to. But at the same time, I don't want this getting chipped too much. It's not a check to Dragonite. Dragonite is more than likely gonna bring fire punch, so it won't be killing it, but it might be able to finish it off because the extreme speed cannot finish me off, or at least shouldn't finish me off after a certain if I keep myself healthy enough to a degree. The main idea, of course, is always to try the ball switch in and out. And U-turn with this, just put my opponent on a difficult position. Close combat because it's just the best natural coverage move that it gets. Yes, I realized I had nothing to hit a Talonflame, but this thing has almost nothing to hit Talonflame, so it is what it is. Defog is gonna be my choice. Defog is just gonna be my option to, remove his hazards. I don't. It doesn't take hits from Team Glue too well, but it does take at least one or two, and then I can. You will have to fear me being able to use or close combat into that. So that's Caesar. We'll see how he does. He did pretty good last week, so hopefully he can do something this week as well. And next three Pokemons are going to be very interesting. You may not think that, seeing what the Masquerada is, just a standard choice scarf set, but you see what I mean. Um, First of all, we have Selena Kyle holding the choice scarf. We are bringing just your standard U-turn knockoff flower trick, and we are bringing Power Gem this week, 100% to try to catch that Talonflame. Somebody else ran that versus me, and Talonflame is such a free switch to this that the Power Gem just yeah, unless my opponent runs some good investment into special defense, the Power Gem just destroys him on the switch. So that's fantastic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If I'm able to get rid of the Talonflame, or if it doesn't come, I guess Power Gen Meowscarada just becomes a very scary threatening Pokemon for his team. Yes, he has things like String Speed and Dragonade, and um, what is it called? Possible boosting speed, Iron Bundle, and those are very scary. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. This Pokemon is just gonna try to do the best he can. And again, it fits the theme of just trying to ball switch now on this matchup. Next up, we have another choice card Pokemon, this time in Nature de Glimora. Uh, I wanted to run hazards on this week, but at the same time, my opponent has so much hazards that I'm probably going to be defogging a lot. They are going to be defogging a lot, so it's kind of pointless. We're still going to run the Toxic Debris because toxic spikes are always nice. Although my opponent can remove them, so they're not completely necessary, obviously. But as far as the logic on this is, of course, to outspeed a +1 Dragonite after Dragon Dance, and hopefully, you know, after he has what is the word I'm looking for? He has Terra and hit it with an appropriate move, Sludge Wave, just natural coverage, Power Gem, again, very good as well. Uh, Eric Power just to hit the Clef Key and doesn't glean in case he decides to start with the Dragonite or the Gallade, I guess. It doesn't do ton of damage, but Glimmer does have a decent special attack stats, so yeah, well, hopefully this works out. And last but not least, we had Nighthawk, also holding a choice scarf. And this is probably my most dangerous set, or my most high risk, high reward set, because we're bringing Thunder on this. Yeah, 9 out of 10 times this Pokemon is going to be my lead. I expect my opponent to probably want to lead something with the maybe want to lead with the Iron Bundle and just try to do things. If he does that, then my play 100% of the time is to Thunder and pray to God that I hit. It is a 70% accurate move, but you know what? It is what it is. I have relied on Hurricane on Zapdos before, so we'll hope. We'll probably miss, and then we're probably dead. But if we don't, that would be fantastic. Uh, U-turn just to pivot in and out as always. I am gonna be Terra Ghost this week, so the Shadow Ball should be hitting decently hard, even though It is a non-boosting item, but you know it hits most of his things neutrally very well. I'm not a fan of locking myself onto Draco Meteor with him having a Dragonite and an Asumarill in the team. So we're bringing Dragon Darts because he still hits really hard. As you can see, Dragon Ball only has what 8 points less into eight stats less, and this is a level 63. So you know it almost has the same amount of attack than the special attack. So it still hits pretty hard. Still be able to finish out things that I need to finish out, hopefully. Um, but yeah, like I said, this is probably gonna be my lead Pokemon, and hopefully he can do some things. Infiltrator, because of course it helps us with the screens in case my opponent decides to try to bring those. But anyway, that's the team. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the game in a little bit. Bye. And welcome to the game, everybody. Okay, so yeah, he pretty much brought everything I thought he was gonna bring, which is cool. Uh, yeah, those six make perfect sense. All right, cool. So like the strategy, like I suggested in Team Builder, we always leave with Dragapult, and if he leaves Bundle, we hope to God that he. Oh, he didn't bring Talonflame. That's very interesting. Masquerade is looking decent, I guess. I mean, we still had to deal with potential, extreme speed and what you call it? Well, I cannot think right now. A Scarf or boost their energy. Iron Bundle. But if it comes to that, I guess. So good luck, have fun to Jay Ricky. He seems to be a pretty good battler, considering he's undefeated and I'm not. That's saying something, I guess. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Alexa, lights on. Alexa, lights on. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's cool. He's probably gonna try to set up his rocks. This is okay with me. I'm just gonna U-turn. If he is Rocky Helmet, and then that is also fine. Seems like a fairly decent time to switch into Scissors. And that's a decent chunk, I guess. Oh, great. I'm sorry about that. Turn 1's crit, man. I think this is the second time the second week in a row that Dragon Ball is doing that. I could just go Miosgrada, but he could body press. So I'm gonna go Scissors. Because he does give me the defog if he decides to, just do something. He was probably just gonna Earthquake the Ruination. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That's okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let me see how much damage do we do to this. Scissors shows me my custom set versus Tinglu. Assuming you are just this, I guess. You turn 51, close combat. But you will kill me, and that is not a good idea for me. So I'm gonna U-turn. And see what happens, I guess. Okay, he's gonna switch, that's good. I won't know if my opponent... J. Ricky, some experience. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Wow, we did no damage. We don't have any information whether he is Rocky Helmet because we do have the thing. We do go to Dexter here though. And try to bait in the Tinglu. Right? Right. Do we think he goes Tinglu immediately? Do we think that he tries to set up song stuff? What else would you go? He could go Tinglu. If he goes Tinglu, he gets his rocks, which is annoying. But getting a trick on it will be nice. What else could he go into? He could go into Mo. I'm not too worried about that though. I'm gonna overhit. Yeah, I'm gonna overhit. I know I said during the team builder that it was an easy the Team Lou is the freest switch, but we can always trick it next turn. Let things go. Yeah, that is fine. So we do hit it with a little bit of damage. That is fine with me. Yeah, we just trick here. Because I really don't need this thing hitting me with an earthquake. Alright. Catch this ring target, please. What do we get instead? We get a chest though, okay? Works for me. You're gonna stay sleeping. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We just ball switch here. Chester Resta. You must not be a sleep talk then. You must not be a sleep talk then. Well, this is an interesting play then, because if it lets me wall switch, then I can just go into things, right? But Pikachu is looking a little bit better now, for sure. Assuming that he has to take a turn of sleep. He's not gonna take the turn of sleep. Okay. He's going to the experience. Yeah, okay, cool. We're just gonna Pikachu on this. Alright, take some damage. Let's bring the monster. This is actually pretty funny. Go Pikachu! Pikachu choo choo. We just Thunderbolt here. If he wants to set up light screen, that's fine. We just break it next turn. If he goes to the team loop, we just ball switch next turn. He hasn't taken a turn of his sleep in the team loop yet. That's one thing we have to remember. He could try to set up a spike here, and he's gonna take damage for that. So, you know, exchange, I guess. Hey, buddy. I know, you're so happy to be on the game. Alright, so he's gonna attack me. That's very good to know. He's just gonna play her off. Woo, he almost kills me. Okay. Considering how much damage I did, that is good to know. So we just ball switch here, right? Yeah, I think we just ball switch here. He's probably gonna either set up a spike or set up a reflect. But yeah, play rough. Interesting. It's a shame he didn't have a little bit more damage, because we could have one-shot it and it would have been hilarious. He's gonna withdraw it. Yes! Let's go into the Rotom. He's gonna go into the Rotom. Let's go! We take this. We take this all day. Alright, so that's definitely defensive. So that's good to know. Yaskrada should still be doing a ton of damage. So we're gonna go to it. He is that. He is leftist. So there's no chance that I kill it with a U-turn, but I do a ton of damage. And ultimately that's exactly what we need. Yep. He's just gonna take against it and take the damage. That is solid damage. I think we can sack. Nah. Do I sack the Pikachu here? I think he's just gonna ball switch though. I'm gonna go to Dexter. If he goes Iron Bundle, then so be it. He's gonna Will Whips. Okay. Alright. Alright, so the question is, do you give me this? Do you give me something else? He is probably just gonna try to give me this so he can either set up the Asu or he can go into bundle. So I think that a ball switch is probably my best play right now. He's gonna switch. Okay, great. Great, great, great. Things go ties. Yeah, no. That thing, that ties goes. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine with me. Catch a ball switch. It's so nice to hit this thing with a ball switch. It's not even funny. Um, if I go Billy Gun, I probably do more damage. So I'm gonna go into it, I guess. Let me see who has more attack. Check summary. You have 162 attack, you had 200 attack. Okay. Billy Gun it is. Say hello to the Billy Gun. We just U-turn here. Man, he must be hating this. And he has one turn of sleep. Still, he hasn't taken a turn of sleep yet. He did go rest, he has to take turn of sleep. Still no turn of sleep. That's good to know. That's good to know. Alright, he's gonna withdraw it. Probably back into the experience. He goes into Munch. He just lost the Munch then, right? Yeah, there's no way you take this. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we get rid of that, which is great for me. And we're just going to Dragapult here. I'm gonna give it some time for it to think. And we go Dragapult. Back into the Pult, which doesn't let him just go into Addison, is this thing. Okay. Cool. How do I not die to this? Yeah. If I U-turn here, he just kills something. I kinda have to go into Pikachu, I think. Yeah, I kinda had to sack Pikachu here. And that is fine. I also kinda wanna gouge the damage, to be honest. But at this point, I think my best play is just... Because if he... Yeah, Pikachu is the most expendable team member of my team right now, so I just had to sack it. He's just gonna liquidation. That is fine. He is lefties. That's good to know. The question is, do I wanna risk? I mean, if I go to you, he goes Dragonite, which is bad for me. So I can just go to you and try to burn it. Yeah. I know I'm faster than you. So I'm just gonna go for the Willow. Hopefully, hit it. That would be nice. He's gonna protect. Okay. That's cool. That is cool with me. That is cool with me. It becomes a little bit annoying because, you know, it becomes a game of now whether I'm gonna spell switch here or I'm gonna do something else. He does have protect, so play rough and Aqua Jet seems like the feasible last two moves. What do I wanna do? If I just ball switch, I can go into Meowscarada. And it becomes this game, right? I'm just gonna ball switch, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't want to take a burn on this. That's absolutely respectable. Yeah. So we're going to this. As we just get the ball switch. Back into the scissors, I guess. Hello, Mr. Scissors. We U-turn, right? We always U-turn. He still hasn't taken turns of sleep in this thing. It will be reasonable for him to just try to give me this, because it is being a pivot, but it is being an annoying pivot, I guess. So we'll see. Cool, we get a decent amount of damage on that. To the point that Meowscarada should be able to take it out next turn. Now if I have Stealth Rocks on Glimmora, I will go Glimmora right now, but I don't have them, which is unfortunate. Right. So if I U-turn here, we are back into that awkward position where I have to deal with something. So I'm gonna U-turn. Alright, so he's gonna let me get this, which is fine with me. Alright, so Selena does kill it. At this point, I think we're gonna go into Scissors, because I don't want to give him the bundle. If he goes bundle, then he takes the damage from the Bullet Punch, which is ultimately decent for me, I guess. If he goes into the Asu, that's fine. We just Bullet Punch that until there's no tomorrow. He's gonna go Delibot. Okay. So if I can get some damage, alright, so we don't know what you are, but if I can get some damage on you, Scissors versus the Iron Bundle. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me. Assuming that you are a decent amount. Dragapult. Goes. Yeah, it's decent. It is decent. He could be Scarf. He's more than likely Scarf. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch. That's the only thing that makes sense for me. Alright, almost half. He does hit it, which is unfortunate for me. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so that goes down, which is good. Now I wish I had Thunderbolt. If I had Thunderbolt, I'll be in such a good position right now. Then again, we don't know what he is. If he's Scarf, he's locked into that. So I could go into you and knock off. That gives him the Asu, which is annoying. I have to go Dragapult, right? Yeah. I kind of just had to roll Thunder here. Yeah, if I had Thunderbolt, man, that's what I get, I guess. Yeah, we kind of just had to roll Thunder here. I mean, Shadow Ball will kill you, but the problem is that, you know, then we had to deal with the Dragonite, which is annoying for everybody involved, including myself. How much do I do to the Asumero? Sumero. If I Terra, Shadow Ball, doesn't have a roll to kill it. Let's go ahead and roll Thunder. He's gonna go into Addison. If we hit it, this will be huge. We do hit it. Ah, that's huge. That's huge. That is huge, man. That is huge. I'm not even gonna play with this. I'm just gonna go into Rotten. That is huge, man, because now the Shadow Ball kills it. At least I think it does. He's gonna protect. Yeah, okay. Cool. He's gonna get 2 turns of protect recovery, which is fine. I'm just gonna try to ball switch. Maybe I should have trick, because the item on this thing has been super annoying. That trick was that thunder hitting was huge, man. That was huge. I'm so happy about it. All right, that shouldn't kill me. It never kills me. There we go. There we go. And we kill it. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, looking good. Looking good. Okay. So if we go Neytiri, he is just a free thing. He did have the annoying, but if he goes Klefki, I just go back to Rotten, so that's fine. I'm not gonna let him Thunderwave my Dragon Ball. He goes into experience. That's perfectly fine with me. This is where things could get annoying, but that is fine. We just go back into Rotten. Here we are with Rotten. He's gonna spike. That's respectable, understandable. I respect that. I just ball switch here, right? Yeah, there's no reason for me not to just ball switch. He's gonna spike again. Oh, he's gonna tag actually. Okay. So this is where things become a game of cat and mouse, I guess. Right? Because if I bring Dragon Ball, he could go Dragonite, and then I have to I had to Dragon Darts. Yeah, let's go Dragon Ball. Okay. So no matter what he goes into, Cherry. Okay. Yeah, this is super scary. At this point in time, what is my Dragon Ball? Unfortunately, I think I'm hasty, right? Yeah. I'm a drag pulled. Custom said. I am naive versus Dragonite. Okay. Dragonite. If he's offensive. Alright. You know what? There is no time to think about this. We Hera goes. Do I need to Terra Ghost though? I do. And Dragon Darts to break the scale. I am faster, so of course I'm gonna Terra first. That makes absolute sense. So there's the Terra Ghost. And he's gonna Terra into normal or flying. Normal. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess we find out. We just go for 1 darts. That does 0 damage. And this one does also 0 damage. He's gonna Dragon Dance. How many Dragon Dances do you need to outspeed me? If you're adamant, you get a +1. +2 to 64. You need a good amount. I'm just gonna say that. So we're gonna keep Dragon Darting, I guess. This is why I hate this Pokemon. 1, 2. He has to roost. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't outspeed me now. You shouldn't outspeed me. I'm pretty sure I'm faster than you. If you are Jolai. 290, 310. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we got this, boys. Which is Dragon Dance. Just Dragon Darts again. Yep. So that's dead, which is fantastic. Let's see Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle. Dragon Darts will not do enough to kill you because you are a bulky bird. He is going to Ice Beam though here. No, he's gonna Water move. He has to Ice Beam though, right? I don't know what he's gonna do. I think we just sack the Rotom here. Yeah, we just sack Rotom right now. He has to log into Hydro Pump. If he is Scarf, that is. If he's Hydro Pump, then I can just go Miascra next turn and kill it. He's gonna lock into Ice Beam, or he may be locking into Ice Beam. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. We just Ball Switch here. He is not. He could be AV. I don't care what you are. We go Selena and we kill you with the Flower Charm. All right. That is your last Pokemon. We click Flower Trick without messing up. He's not the very, and we take W. Let's go! We made it into playoffs, boy. Okay, that definitely locks us into playoffs, and we're gonna take the 3-0 win, which is fantastic. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, we do take the 3-0 win, and yeah, fantastic. We got a win with Pikachu, boys. What a good game. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next week in the last game of the regular season. Bye now.